Hey there, it's the Yard Buddha, and look what we got here. This is the Ego Select Cut XP cordless mower, and I could not be more excited. I am like a 8-year-old on Christmas Day. I have been using this gas-powered Craftsman mower for the last 20 years, and it has done me awesome. I tune it up, put in new spark plugs and air filter, and I put in new wheels. I mean, I've done everything to this. I like to keep care of my stuff, but I have been waiting so long to finally get a battery powered mower, and kind of just waiting for the technology to prove itself. And I've done tons and tons of research on all sorts of different kinds of battery powered mowers, and these guys have been around quite a while. They're on multi generations of them, and this is kind of the newest model, the Select Cut XP system. They have a new battery in this, which is 10 amp hours, which that may not make sense to some of you, but when you're buying a system like this, it is all about the battery. I mean, the battery itself can cost like $400, and you can use it in all sorts of different sort of tools in their system. Right now, this is the only thing I'm going to use is the mower, and then maybe in the future I might think about getting some other parts, but I have a good weed whacker and blower and stuff. So just to kind of show you the outside of the box before I unbox it, they do now offer a 5-year tool warranty and a 5-year battery warranty, which I think it used to just be 3 years on the battery. And because that's such a main part of the system, extra couple years is awesome. This is the self-propelled one. I spent $749 at Lowe's on this, so I'm not sponsored by this at all. And it has 8.3 foot-pounds of torque, which is comparable to a premium gas one. That's kind of been the downfall of electric mowers in the past, is they just aren't able to get out or get through really high grass with enough torque. But now with this Select Cut system, they have 2 different blades in there and plenty of torque to get through even your highest grass and mulch that up. So it's got the 2 multi-blade system, and then this new battery says it runs up for 75 minutes. And I did read that that's kind of with low grass that you're mowing. If you're doing medium grass, it might be 60 minutes. If you're doing really heavy grass, it might be 40 minutes or so. So power beyond belief. Yeah, baby. Hopefully you can tell I'm excited. These are kind of some of the other tools. They got a weed whacker, a blower, chainsaw. I might be interested in this snow blower here. We do get, where I live, about 3 or 4 feet of snow per year, so that might be cool. Not much else here on the sides, but on the back, let me kind of flip it on its side. Just go through a few things before I unbox this. So it comes with 3 different blades, a high lift bagging lower blade. So that's kind of to fluff up the grass if you are bagging your grass a lot. It kind of sucks it up a lot more and throws it into the bag. It comes installed with this mulching lower blade, also called a gator blade, which that's what I'm going to use mostly. I like to mulch my grass because I usually mow every 5 or 6 days and don't let it get that long. And then there's a lighter blade called the extended runtime lower blade, which doesn't weigh as much, and it's supposed to save the battery life if you're doing big yards and want to make the battery last longer. It does have this brushless motor, which shouldn't need a whole lot of upkeep. Obviously no gas, no oil. I think this was an upgrade from the last model. So this is the 2156 SP. This is kind of the newest one for this year. But I think it has a upgraded motor. It has these LED headlights, which I don't imagine myself mowing in the dark, but you know, it might happen. I might get out there ninja style at 5 in the morning and this thing's so quiet, maybe I'll try it. It's got a cool kind of dashboard control, and after I unbox this I'll kind of go through that a little bit more. Different sort of speeds that you can walk at behind, self-propelled. I actually almost bought the push mower version of this one, which was $600, and I'm very glad that I realized that and spent the extra $150 for the self-propelled one. It's got this handle, really easy handle adjustment here. 3 different handle heights. You can move it up medium and then up high. And then it's got this awesome kind of 1 hand height adjustment and 7 different levels. So it raises and lowers all the wheels all at once when you move that. It does come with mulching, bagging. You can do the bagging, and then it also has a side discharge kind of in the back. So I might show all 3 of those things. And one of the main reasons I picked this over other ones is that it has a lot of metal parts, and it uses ball bearing wheels. It's got some metal hooks for the bag on the back, and I looked at Ryobi and Greenworks and all sorts of other different ones, and this one just, they've been through so many versions, they've kind of learned what works and what doesn't, and so I think they've kind of found the fail points in it better than those other ones have. Those other ones just, they're a little too new and they haven't been through as many models yet. And then we do have the battery, which is the best part of this whole thing. They use this ARC lithium 56 volt system, which is super powerful and stays fairly cool. It's kind of their own technology. It does have this cool kind of fuel gauge on the front that shows you exactly how much you have left. It comes with a 700 watt charging station. It's got a fan built in there, and it says that you can charge your battery in 60 minutes from 0 to full charge. So that is nice. Alright, here are all the parts that came straight out of the box. We've got our mulch plug, rear side discharge, charger, battery, 2 blades, manual, kind of quick start manual. Got our bag, and then our cage for the bag that I'll put that in. Oh, and we have our mower. Let me get this charged and we'll see how it goes. Alright, I just wanted to show this charger and my battery here before I charge it for the very first time. And it has kind of 5 different settings here: 20%, 40, 60, 80, and 100. I think the last model just had 4. When it is kind of flashing, that means it's charging. When it's totally green, that means it's full. You don't want to see any of these red things bad. So that means defective or high temperature. And then this is the button for the app. that will show you on your phone how things are being charged. But there's a nice cool fan here, nice rubber feet so it's not going to slip, really solid. You can even mount it on your wall. It gives you 76 millimeters, 3 inches if you want. I'll probably just keep it here for now. And then, yeah, it's cool looking. It's got fans on the side, lots of airflow to let that battery not get heated up. And so we just take this bad boy and we slot it down in there. Oh, fan turned on. And then we see our first fifth of it flashing. It's flashing on the battery here too. So let's get this baby all nice and charged up and get to work. Alright, boys and girls, it is party time. We have solid green light, and this probably only took like 45 minutes, so maybe it had a little charge already in there to come with. It said it was supposed to take 60 minutes, but we're going to get that going. These are all the documentations that came with it. This is the charger pamphlet, the 4 different batteries they have, 2.5, 5, 7.5, and then the boss is what we got, the 10 amp hour. So that's what we're talking about. Then we got the Mower operator's manual, which while I was waiting 45 minutes, I had a chance to run through it a little bit. But just like every kid on Christmas morning, you just kind of skim through things and you want to get to the goodies. This is some sort of the app, get back to work quick, so that you can get real-time battery charging status and monitoring. So some information on downloading this Ego app, and that's what this button on the charger there does too. You got your warranty, very important. Register that to get your 5 years on both the system and the battery. This was just a blade replacement instruction quick start guide in case you didn't like the blades that came with it, but I liked the mulching blade that came with it. And then just a little advertisement on all the other parts that they have. So before I put this battery in, I'd just like to show a few things here. So I've got it fully just where it was at coming out of the box, and this is the mulch plug here, and I'll try to do this with 2 hands, but it might be hard. I'm sorry, I do need to get a GoPro with a head strap. So it's kind of got a handle on it right there, and you just slide that mulch plug right in there, and that closes down, and then you're ready to mulch. And then I got this bag here installed, and what I liked is it just has nice metal clips and stuff, and so where they go is just right on this side and that side. Everything's nice and sturdy. So obviously you do take the mulch plug out when you are bagging. And then I'm not even going to show the kind of rear discharge bin that's on there. It does slide in there where the mulch plug is, but I don't know why you would ever use kind of a side discharge. Either you're mulching or you're bagging. You wouldn't want to throw a whole bunch of giant grass clippings all over your yard. So if you do, you got problems I can't fix. So let's look at the bottom here just real quick. It's kind of in its storage mode. got the first cutting blade, and obviously you don't want to do this while you have your battery in. And then it has this mulching lower blade, which is also called the gator blade, which is going to grind everything up nice and fine. And then this is the mulch plug here, you can see. And kind of the downfall, the one downfall on this mower is that you're not supposed to use a hose and spray off the bottom area, just because this is all, you know, electric, and so you don't want to get a whole lot of water in there. And so you're supposed to use a damp cloth and kind of wipe it out. And then you also don't want to use this in the rain. And again, if you're mowing out in the rain, you have some mental problems that I can't really help you with. So let's get this down. So it's a nice, sorry, my neighbor is repairing his siding right now, but we're gonna do this anyways. So I can put this in my van now, just pick it up by this handle and this front handle. It is approximately like 56 pounds, and it'll go right in there. So let's get this handle up here. All it takes is this one click, and this has, I think, 5 different positions. So this is the kind of the position here if you're wanting to take your mower bag off. Take that off and dump it out. Keep that there. Then we have the topmost position, which I'm 6'3", and that's probably kind of where it's going to be at. Let me fully extend the handles here. So you take these clips off, slide everything all the way up, put the clips back down in here. And so now that is nice and fully extended. And so you got the top position, you got a middle one, then you also have a really low one, which maybe for these really short people, that at least they give you the option if you need it. So those are the 1, 2, 3, and then there's the taking the bag off, and there's also the one that folds all the way down at the bottom. So let's just put this in the high position for now. And then this is the awesome part of this mower, is the adjuster. So at number 1, we're down to about 1 1/4 inch. And then just with one hand, everything raises up. If you go to 3, that is at 2 inches. If you go to 5, that is at 3 inches. And then if you go all the way up to 7, that is at 4 inches. So you got between 1 1/4 inch and 4 inches at the top, which I love that. So let's get this battery in here and we'll see what it looks like. I do like the wheels. This is a 7-inch front wheel and a 9-inch back wheel. It's got some cool kind of aggressive tread patterns, and it's got ball bearings, so it rolls nice and smooth. But we'll show you here what it looks like with the battery in. Okay, we are ready to get to work. Expect some more air hammering from my neighbor. It's been going on for 4 hours. So let's get this battery in here. All we gotta need to do, pop this guy up. It does have some drainage holes down there in the bottom if you do accidentally get some water or something in there, but it's got these nice 3 high prongs that are at the top, and the battery just slides right down in there. And then this is the battery release. You just pull it up, pull it out just like that. So we get that in there, and then it's awesome because you can see the battery too from where you're mowing, so you should be able to see the charge on it. On this bar here, you have a green light if you have enough power. If this thing is flashing, that means you haven't extended the handlebars enough or put down the latches, because the battery will not go if you haven't done all that. A solid orange light means overheating. A flashing orange light means there's some other sort of internal issue, and then a flashing red light means your battery is low. So that's what this little gauge here will do. This is how you turn your LEDs on and off. And then this is the speed control gauge. So if you want to just push the mower, you turn it off like that the whole time. And then I think it has like 10 different settings. It goes, let's just put it on low here, and then all you have to do is just press this handle and it goes. That's on a very slow setting here. I think it goes up to like 3 miles an hour. I turn it all the way to the top. Oh yeah. Woo! You can get a workout with that. And then to actually engage the blade, all you need to do is press down the safety button, and then also, see if I can do it with one hand, and then also engage. Oh, maybe I can't. One hand. There you go. That's what it sounds like, at least on my driveway. So the blades are going now, and then to engage the drive, you press this button. All right, let's go do some work. Okay, this is my very first mow with the Ego self-propelled XP cut. Yeah, normally I mulch, but I am going through a reseeding project here, and so I let my grass grow a little bit extra long. If you do want to see my reseeding project, I just reseeded this with turf type tall fescue, getting rid of a whole bunch of POA, and so I'm going to bag this today, and we will see how the Ego goes. Awesome. Amazing. Like butter. What more can I say? So this thing is so light compared to my last gas powered one, that like backing stuff up, and even going over my new grass seed, I didn't worry about it because it wasn't going to tear it up. It is rear wheel drive. I did put the handles down to kind of the medium setting, even though I'm 6'3". That kind of is what I'm used to with my other mower. But this speed gauge is awesome, amazing. You can detail it to, I kind of like to go over my grass slow, and you can control it in 10 different different types of speeds, so it's just cool. So what more can I say? You guys already knew that I like this, but I like it even better now. So if you want to see any more of my projects, please subscribe, get on there, and I'm going to be enjoying this thing forever. I probably didn't even use 1/4 or 1/5 of the battery on that backyard, so this thing can just go forever. It's a beast. It is the stealth bomber of mowers. Thanks for watching. See you later.